present this contest between Northside and Churubusco. We are not going to be doing starters tonight, and we will do the national anthem before the varsity game. Tonight's officials are Jared Fry and John Fry.
All right, we are live from Baihei Arena. We're about to get this JV game started, and I am joined by Mr. Thomas Heaston, who is going to be doing the color commentary this evening, both for JV and helping out with varsity. Thanks for coming along.
Thanks for inviting me.
All right, I'm going to step away and grab rosters so that Thomas can give even more specific feedback. All right, let's get this started.
Tonight's matchup, Northside versus Churubusco. This Northside JV team snapping their 3 straight losses with a win against Bishop Dwenger last week. Now coming in against Churubusco in their final home game of the season. And there's tip-off. Northside wins the tip. Move the ball around, back to the outside from 3. Rims off, rebound grabbed, and the putback attempt is good. So Northside takes the early lead by 2. Northside playing tight defense, full court. And the double team, he finds an open man who will pull up from 3 and airball it. Churubusco gets the rebound, working the ball around the outside, and it's blocked by number 11. They're on the fast break now, trying to get a handle of the ball, and he lays it in on the fast break. So Northside with a hot start here, 4-0 up on Churubusco. Northside known to play this tight defense full court. They don't let up on a lot of teams, and they're going to force the turnover there, and it'll be Northside's ball. And this JV team has been led all season by Brashawn Bassett. He's averaging around 12 points a game for this JV team and has led them to multiple victories. He's going to have his hands full with the Churubusco team that has done very well as they find the mid-range man. It's rims off. Northside grabs the board and dribbles back down the court. Finds a man outside. He drives in and finds the open layup inside. And so Northside's got a 6-0 lead early here on Churubusco. And the steal and put in. Northside is putting on a clinic here in the early goings of this game. And Churubusco is still trying to find their first basket. Northside looking comfortable in the early goings. And the double team, he's trying to find somebody, finds someone open in the left side, pulls up from 3, and he hits it. So Churubusco will put their first points on the board and make this one a 5-point ball game. Outside, left wing for 3, and won't go. And Northside gets the offensive rebound and a putback. That's number 11. Churubusco still struggling, and Northside forces the turnover. And that's the second Churubusco turnover in the early goings of this game. Northside in control early here, 10-3. Ooh, it's a nice dribble moves from Northside. Inside, it's fumbled around by 10. He's able to find the basket and will get fouled going to the line for 2. That's number 10, Michael Dye, who will be shooting 2. Or number 10, Jante Lambert, my mistake, as he sinks the first one. This Northside JV team, 10-8 on the season. Like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, snapped their 3-game losing streak with a win against Dwenger last week. And now looking to keep that tempo going in their final home game against Churubusco. And it's a steal. Northside's going to dribble it up the other end of the court, and the easy bucket. Northside in complete control here in the early goings. And the way, oh, and another steal. they're able to get the ball back, and they're going to find the open man in the middle. Just Jaquan Young. And Churubusco calls the timeout, but the damage has been done. 16-3, Legends. Forcing a lot of turnovers in the early goings. Northside plays a hard defense. They love to play that full court defense and put constant pressure on their opponents on offense.
Northside High School would like to welcome you to
all right, we would like to recognize our sponsor, Big Eyed Fish. Big Eyed Fish has 3 locations serving the greater Fort Wayne area: the Original on North Wells, the Express on Hilligus Road, and the Express North on Leo Road. Check out originalbigeyedfish.com for more information, including ordering options.
spacing between separate groups.
Also, Gerald's Barbershop sponsors our programming. We cut it, you start it. That is their motto. They specialize in cuts and shaves and razor blade shaves. Check them out at 2104 South Clinton Street and geraldsbarbershop.com.
Northside would like to make a special thanks to Jarrell Davenport, owner of Jarrell's Barbershop. We cut it, you strut it. Located at 2104 South Clinton Street.
So the game will get back to underway. 16-3, Legends putting on a clinic here with 3:53 left to go in the first quarter. This JV team came ready for a fight. And Churubusco, after the timeout, are going to look to get back into it. Northside continuing to play that smothering full court defense as the Churubusco looking for the close shot, and they hit it. That is number 12, Andrew Rapp. And Churubusco gets their second bucket of the game. Northside now on the other end of the court, in to the big man in the center, and he's able to miss the close one. Churubusco on the quick, fast break. And they put in the bucket, and Churubusco, that's 2 straight buckets for the Eagles. Outside, Northside moving the ball around. Top of the key, back to the right wing for 3, and it's money from the outside. That's number 5, John Mackey. And Northside has the lead. Churubusco on the other end of the court. All the way back outside. Top of the key. And it's stolen by John Mackey. He knocks it loose, but can't get a hold of it. And so it'll be back in the hands of Churubusco. That aggressive Northside defense has given them this lead as Churubusco takes the heavily contact shot, and it'll go back the other direction on the miss, and Northside misses the close layup. In this game getting really fast-paced out of the timeout. Looking in the right wing, takes the drive. Back outside, it's tipped by Northside, but Churubusco will retain possession. Drive inside, and it's rejected, but he's called for the foul. And it'll shoot 2 from the line. Going to the line, number 24 for Churubusco. Churubusco shooting their second and unable to drain it. Northside grabs the board and will head the other way with possession. Left wing, pump, and tries to drive, but it's blocked. Churubusco takes it the other way, and they're able to find somebody on the inside, but it's out of bounds, and Northside will get possession back. Churubusco have been able to somewhat put themselves back into this matchup. They've been able to run a fast-paced offense, finding guys open inside, but Northside is still heading with a fight as they find the inside to drain the layup. Churubusco to take it the other direction, still struggling against a smothering Northside defense. Churubusco for 3, and it's off of the rim. Trying to find somewhat of an open shot here. John Mackey playing great on-ball defense. He's been able to smack a few away. Churubusco for 3 off the rim, rebounded by number 33. Now Northside taking it the other way. Mackey inside and won't get the foul call. It's an air ball. So Churubusco to take it the other direction and saves it from out of bounds, but Northside will grab it. Getting fast-paced with under a minute left in the first quarter. All the way back over to Mackey. He's going to take the three and won't go in. Churubusco to take it the other direction. 24 hits it out, 4-3. And it won't go. Rebound grabbed by Churubusco, and it's an air ball from inside. Churubusco, Northside taking it the other direction, and he'll draw the foul. And so going to the line to shoot two is number 33. Or no, it'll be a foul on Northside. So the foul gets called on Northside instead, so Churubusco's ball out to the right wing. Back to the top of the key for three, and it's off of the backboard and in for number 24. Northside back with the ball. 4-3 from the corner. Won't go. Great board and tries to put back. And Northside will be fouled on the shot. Going to the line for two is number 15, Ryan Collins. No, there is no 15. What? First one is sunk. There's no 15.
Their numbers are all jacked up.
Okay. So I just won't call numbers for the first game. The second one misses, but Northside grabs the board. Gonna try for a drive in with a floater. He hits it. A great layup, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Northside with control here early, 24-10 on Churubusco.
All right, we would like to recognize a couple of our sponsors here. We are sponsored by four organizations, the City of Fort Wayne, Indiana, and the Northside High School Alumni Association. Both have given grants to the Northside Television Radio Broadcast Program so that we could upgrade our equipment and purchase some things so we were even able to do any of this stuff with this live streaming stuff. I'd also like to recognize Big Eyed Fish and Jarrell's, who sponsor our athletic events. If you are interested in sponsoring our programming, please give Athletic Director Andrew Klein a call at 467-2794, or to complain about Mr. Bailey's bad jokes. You can call him and complain to him there. Andrew Klein is a lonely man who looks forward to hearing from you. And now we're back to live action.
Thank you, Mr. Bailey, for that great insight on this game. Heading into the second quarter, Northside in complete control here with a 14-point lead. And this is about how you'd want it to start off for Northside. Churubusco going to look to get back in the game, though. 24. Trying to get past. Great on-ball defense by Northside. And it's a great steal by number 10. He plays the lane and will get the wide-open layup. And so Northside 26-10 up on Churubusco. And he played number 10 again, playing the passing lane. Churubusco able to get the ball back and take it to the end of the court. But number 10 again, 2 straight steals, and he won't get the assist. Misses the wide open layup, but they're able to get the offensive board. And Churubusco will call a timeout. Great on-ball defense. Great playing the passing lane for number 10. Able to get 2 straight steals and give Northside some momentum in the early goings.
All right. Once again, if you would like to sponsor our content, please give Mr. Andrew Klein a call, 467-2794. He'd be glad to hear from you. And we are also sponsored by the City of Fort Wayne and the Northside High School Alumni Association.
And now that we've made our sponsors happy, back to the action here at By-Hay Arena. Early in the second quarter, Churubusco with the start, and another steal from number 10. And he lays it in the other direction. And that has been the story of his night so far. 3 steals in just this second quarter. And Churubusco is fouled on the way up. And no, they're gonna say with the downfall. So it'll be Churubusco ball after the foul. Gets the inbound. The inbound goes to Ray. And 14 has to find somebody. He's able to get it out to 24. Ball's knocked around and it's stolen by number 1, and he will get the wide open layup in succession. Northside's defense has been the story of tonight. Churubusco has had trouble doing anything against this Northside defense. Churubusco unable to make the basket, and a bad behind-the-back pass attempt from Ivan Hood will go Ray. Northside gets the ball back again. Fast-paced game here at By-Hay Arena as it goes out of bounds off of Churubusco's number 10, and Northside will keep possession. Northside not allowed a single Churubusco bucket to go in the early goings. Northside playing a little game right there off of the man and in, little street ball tactics, and the shot will not go in. It'll go out of bounds, and Churubusco will make it back up the court. Outside, 24. He's double teamed again. Over to 14. And unable to make the inward pass, it'll be Northside's ball. And still so far an entire second quarter without a Churubusco basket. Out to John Mackey for 3, and it's money from Mackey. Over the way comes Churubusco, able to make a long-range pass, but it's popped loose. And number 10 is going to airball his shot, so it'll be Northside taking it the other direction. Over outside, Mackey again, and it's off the rim. Grabbed by 25, and it'll be out of bounds. Northside's basketball. Inbounds it, looking for 3, and it's money from deep. Javion Davenport from 3, and Churubusco misses another attempt from the paint. Northside taking it the other direction. Mackey for 3, and it's money from John Mackey. Northside heating up. They are on a run to open this second quarter. 3:24 left to play. Churubusco for 3. It's an air ball. Northside picks it up to continue the run, and it's out of bounds. Couldn't quite get the pass into John Mackey, and so it'll be Churubusco's ball, but Northside on a run. Not a single basket allowed for Churubusco, and if they want to stay in this ball game, they're going to have to fix that. Number 20 over to 12. 12 dribbles inside and misses another layup from the paint. And it is painful for Churubusco. Somehow without a basket, all the way over to Mackey for three, and it won't go. Churubusco grabs the board. They're gonna go all the way across the court to 10, and he misses the wide open fast break layup, and on Northside take it the other way. 0 with a little bit of a pump, over to 12, back to Davenport. Across to Mackey. Over to Davenport for three, and it is in. So Churubusco, the bleeding continues. .24 dribbles it in, and it is blocked, but he's fouled on the way up, and it looks like he will go to the line to shoot free throws. Churubusco looking for their first basket in this, not only their first basket, but their first points in this second quarter. Northside's defense has held them up straight to 0, and that will be the first Churubusco point of the second quarter. 44 to 11 is Northside's lead. And they missed the second, so only get one of two. Dyer driving it up the court. Out to Bassett for three, and it is in. Northside 47, Churubusco 11, a 36-point lead here in the second quarter for Northside's JV team. Churubusco on the right wing. He's got to look for somebody outside to 10, looking for three, and it is off the backboard, no rim. Northside taking it the other way. It's Bassett, and the shot won't go, but it'll be out of bounds on Churubusco. Northside will get the ball back. Inbounded top of the key, and it's poked loose off the pass and stolen by number 10 of Churubusco, who's looking inside, and Churubusco makes their first bucket of the second quarter. So Northside on the other way. Bassett drives inside, won't go. They fight for the rebound, and Churubusco comes up with it. And it'll be a foul on Northside for reaching. And Churubusco will get the ball back with under a minute left in this half. As Churubusco misses the shot, it's rebounded by Bassett, taking it the other direction. And it's a bad pass, but they're going to say it's tipped by Churubusco, and Northside will retain possession. Bassett at the top of the key, over to Ellis. He takes the shot, and it won't go. Rebounded by Churubusco, taking it the other direction with seconds left in this half. 4-3, and won't go. It's rebounded by Haney. The other direction, Northside on the fast break. And in goes the bucket. Northside 48-13 lead on Churubusco with literal seconds left. Churubusco's got to find a shot, and Northside will force the jump ball. So with 4 seconds on the clock, no, they'll give possession to Northside on this one. So with 4 seconds to left, looking for the inbound. It's tipped by Northside. Busco grabs the board. He's going to go for the half-court heave, and it won't be close. So Northside only allows 3 points in the entirety of the second quarter to take a massive lead before the half, 48-13. What a game here at Bahia Arena.
We are proudly sponsored by the following organizations: the City of Fort Wayne, Indiana. The City of Fort Wayne has given the Northside Television and Radio Broadcast Program a CFAB grant, and we appreciate that money because we will be able to upgrade our equipment as well as create more community-based content from the Northside community and beyond. We would also like to thank the Northside High School Alumni Association for their contribution to our program. We really appreciate what you do for the graduates in our community and our students here. Thank you to the Northside High School Alumni Association. We'd like to recognize one of our new corporate sponsors in Big Eyed Fish. Big Eyed Fish has 3 locations in Fort Wayne. And we'd also like to welcome the newest sponsor, Jarrell's Barbershop. If you are interested in sponsoring our programming or athletic events, please reach out to Athletic Director Andrew Klein at 260-467-2794. We greatly appreciate these contributions because due to COVID, we are unable to charge people at the gate and have ticket prices and things like that. So any contribution that you can give to our athletic program or to the television radio broadcast program would be greatly appreciated and used to enhance the services that we give to our student athletes and to our students in general. So once again, please reach out to Athletic Director Andrew Klein at 260-467-2794. I would also like to recognize Big Eyed Fish. Big Eyed Fish has 3 locations in the greater Fort Wayne area, the original on North Wells Street, as well as Express out on Hillegas Road, and Express North, their newest store on Leo Road. Please check out originalbigeyedfish.com for more information about their menu and ordering options. Our newest sponsor is Jarrell's Barbershop. We cut it, you strut it. They specialize in fades, cuts, razor shaves, and many, many more. So please check out their store at 2104 South Clinton Street in Fort Wayne, or check out Jarrell's Barbershop for more information. We are proudly sponsored by the following organizations: the City of Fort Wayne, Indiana. The City of Fort Wayne has given the Northside Television and Radio Broadcast Program a CFAB grant, and we appreciate that money because we will be able to upgrade our equipment as well as create more community-based content from the Northside community and beyond. We would also like to thank the Northside High School Alumni Association for their contribution to our program. We really appreciate what you do for the graduates in our community and our students here. Thank you to the Northside High School Alumni Association. We'd like to recognize one of our new corporate sponsors in Big Eyed Fish. Big Eyed Fish has 3 locations in Fort Wayne. And we'd also like to welcome the newest sponsor, Jarrell's Barbershop. If you are interested in sponsoring our programming or athletic events, please reach out to Athletic Director Andrew Klein at 260-467-2794. We greatly appreciate these contributions because due to COVID, we are unable to charge people at the gate and have ticket prices and things like that. So any contribution that you can give to our athletic program or to the television radio broadcast program would be greatly appreciated and used to enhance the services that we give to our student athletes and to our students in general. So once again, please reach out to Athletic Director Andrew Klein at 260-467-2794. I would also like to recognize Big Eyed Fish. Big Eyed Fish has 3 locations in the greater Fort Wayne area, the original on North Wells Street, as well as Express out on Hillegas Road, and Express North, their newest store on Leo Road. Please check out originalbigeyedfish.com for more information about their menu and ordering options. Our newest sponsor is Jarrell's Barbershop. We cut it, you strut it. They specialize in fades, cuts, razor shaves, and many, many more. So please check out their store at 2104 South Clinton Street in Fort Wayne, or check out Jarrell's Barbershop for more information. All right, we're coming back live from Baihea Arena where the Northside JV Legends have a huge 35-point lead on the Eagles of Churubusco. Fun fact about Churubusco, man. There are 3 high schools in Whitley County: Whitco, Columbia City, and Churubusco. And 2 out of 3 of them, their mascot is the Eagles. Now, I don't know what Whitco's mascots are, but Columbia City and Busco, they were like, hey, you're the Eagles, so are we. Like that. The other fun fact about Churubusco is it's Turtle Town, USA. And I know this because when you drive into town, there's a sign that says it. And I know that because I actually taught there for a year. Coached football with Lee Etzler. And we ran a good old wing tee and won a lot of games. Anyway, enough of my ramblings. I'm going to let Thomas Easton take over the color commentary.
And so after our brand new segment, Fun Facts with Mr. Bailey, we get back to the action here in Baihei Arena following a Churubusco bucket and now a Northside Legends steal, dribbling the other way and can't make the shot. It's Ivan Hood. And Northside will get called for over and back on the steal. And so it'll be Churubusco's ball. Northside with a comfortable lead here entering the second half. They're really able to play comfortably and play at their own pace. Churubusco's got to start playing aggressive here in the second half because they won't have any dictation of the pace. Northside with possession to the right wing. Number 4 inside, takes the mid-range and hits it. That's Gavin Guerrero with the mid-range bucket. So here comes Churubusco the other way, and it's blocked on a mid-range attempt. Lambert gets in there and swats it back. As it heads out of bounds, Churubusco will retain possession. Now they've got to make an inbound against a Northside defense that has just smothered them in this matchup. So many tipped passes, steals, and as you can see from the score, Churubusco has been denied a lot of points here in this game as they airball the mid-range bucket. Northside will take over. Lambert takes it up the court over to Sarati, and it's missed from close in. Oh, but the steal and the lay-in attempt goes nowhere. And Churubusco will get the ball back and a wild pass. And it's tough to think what the thought is there. Almost a half-court heave of a pass. And Northside will get the ball back and look to make some offense happen here early in the second half. Straight up, pull up from 3 and drains it. That's Ivan Hood, and Churubusco will have to struggle as they allow another Northside bucket here. And they're gonna try and retaliate with a 3 of their own. Missed, they grab the offensive board and still can't do anything with it. Northside dribbles up the other end. Outside to Mackey. Mackey dribbles in, takes the mid-range, and it's off the front of the rim. Churubusco grabs the board to take it to the other direction. And he'll get called for a double dribble here. And Northside will take over. Inbounding is number 33, Haney, for Northside. He heads it into Dye. Outside, Bassett. Inside, back to Bassett, and he will hit the layup. Ends up on the ground, but he still hits it. He's laughing as he heads back up the court. And here comes Busco, and it's a steal from the big guy, and he will take it the other direction and make the layup. And Northside is playing this half like they played the first one. They've taken control. Churubusco, he's going to take a shot with his feet planted. Grabs the board, and it'll touch the top of the backboard and be out of bounds. So Northside to take the other direction. Swimming up the court is Dye. Looks across to Bassett. Bassett on the right wing. And he will make the layup off the assist from Haney. And that's Haney's second assist in the second half. Churubusco dribbles in and misses the floater. And in comes Bassett, and he'll take it right to the rim with authority. And he dribbled right to the rim unimpeded by Churubusco's defense. And Churubusco on the other end, and it'll be a timeout called by Churubusco, their first of the half. We're having technical difficulties at the moment. So Northside taking it the other way. Bassett will pass backwards, and the three-pointer is no good. Bassett with a great save. Back out to Northside's number 2, and it won't go. And there will be a foul on the court on Churubusco's number 12. And it'll be Northside's basketball. Looking for the inbound towards the top of the key. Out to the left wing, Mackey for 3. And it's off the rim. And it'll go out of bounds on north side. Ball. Busco coming back up the court. Drives right to the lane and won't go anywhere. Airballed. And so out to Mackey. Mackey step back and almost in, but just rims out. Tries to put it up. Won't go. Another offensive board. Mackey with more space, and he drains his second attempt. So Churubusco has not seen a point since their first basket of the half. Churubusco looking for anything to stop the bleeding here as Northside continues to dominate in the second half. Get the inbound to number 10. He's looking for somebody. He's guarded tightly. Into 12. He's got some space. Out. 4-3. And it won't go. Busco grabs the board and will get it into 12. And it just rims out. Mackey with the board. He's going to take it the other direction. And he loses the dribble. But will keep possession. Outside to 12. 12 dribbles in. Back out to Mackey for 3. And doesn't go, but it's grabbed by Northside. Mackey tries another step back, and he'll hit it. John Mackey is hot from downtown tonight. And Northside continues the domination here. Churubusco looking for anything they can find. Out left wing. Number 12 dribbles, trying to find inside, get some space, and it won't go. So the cold spell continues for Churubusco, and it's out on north side. Churubusco will get the ball. 67-15 is the score with 41 seconds left in the second half, and I don't use this word nicely. If you are joining this stream, it has been a domination for Northside. They have allowed only 3 points in the second half, 67-15 on Churubusco, as they are looking for anything to stop the Northside run here. Over to number 3, he's going to take the long 3, and it's airballed. Northside grabs the board. Out to Lambert. Lambert for 3, and it'll hit the top of the backboard. It's bounced out to Mackey, and off of the rim. It's another rebound for Lambert, and Mackey will find number 12 open, and off of the rim again. Lambert with another board, and finally Churubusco will find the ball. It's a long pass for Busco, and finally Churubusco will end the half on somewhat of the highest note they've had in that entire quarter, 67-17, a 50-point domination by Northside Legends here at Baje Arena.
All right, I have to admit, I was actually cheering for Churubusco to get a couple buckets because
it's hard not to. When you see a game going like this in the direction that it is, it's hard to not just root.
Well, and you know what? They're playing hard. They just they're against a team that's overmatched. And the thing is that Northside's freshman and JV teams are some of the best, and that's what you're looking at is the JV and varsity, the freshman and JV team combined for this JV team. So, I mean, you can't get mad.
Yeah.
And the other part is that Northside's freshmen that are out there playing JV, you can't tell them to stop playing because the score looks a certain way, you know?
Absolutely. And Churubusco has been trying to get through, but Northside has played impeccable defense in this game. They have allowed very little to go right for Churubusco. Nothing came easy for them in this game.
Well, and the other part is Churubusco's had some layups and they just missed. You know, if they make all the layups and what would normally be routine shots anybody else takes, you know, this game would be within 25, you know?
Yes, there were some inexcusable mistakes made by Churubusco that can't be overlooked. A lot of the passing in the first half was very bad for Churubusco and led to a lot of turnovers early, which really set the pace for this game.
Well, I mean, and how many offensive rebounds did Northside have on the last possession of the third quarter? Like
Lambert
10.
had 4 rebounds on just 1 possession for Northside.
Oh man, I was cheering for number 14 to get a bucket.
Northside's basketball, as we are early here in the fourth quarter. Thank you, Mr. Bailey, for the commentary. And this game has not gone well whatsoever for Churubusco, as another 3 for Northside by Michael Dye. Churubusco looking for their first bucket of the fourth quarter, and they get it. And 4-3 again is Michael Dye, his second straight. And you're hearing some Northside fans clapping for Churubusco. It's hard not to root for a team that is losing by this much. Northside on the fast break, and it's missed by Haney. Churubusco taking the other direction, trying to start something. Outside 12. 12 to pull up from mid-range, and he hits it. Churubusco looking the hottest that they have all game, really. Trying to make it look good in tomorrow's papers, but they force a Northside miss. They're going to head the other direction. Churubusco with an opportunity to head on their first run, but it's poked loose by Northside. Full court all the way down, and it'll be laid in by Ivan Hood. And so Northside will get their bucket, 77-21 here at Baje Arena. A total clinic on the game of basketball here, as Churubusco continuing a hot streak. They have come out in this fourth quarter and are playing the best basketball that they have all game, and you have to commend them for that. They are sticking in this one, and they are fighting till the end. Northside tip to pass, and it's out of bounds. Churubusco will retain possession. Churubusco will call the timeout.
All right, we'd like to recognize our sponsors. Original Big Eyed Fish has 3 locations serving the greater Fort Wayne area. The original on North Wells Street, out west on Hillegas Road, and of course Express North on Leo Road. Check out originalbigeyedfish.com for ordering options and the menu. Jarrell's Barbershop is located at 2104 South Clinton Street. We cut it, you strut it. That is their motto. They specialize in cuts and shaves and cuts and fades and razor blade shaves. Check out jarrellsbarbershop.com for more information. And then of course City of Fort Wayne and the Northside High School Alumni Association have been very good to our television radio broadcast programming, and so we appreciate what they have done for us. We went from nothing to something. You guys are the originals. And now back to live action.
We would like to sincerely thank our sponsors. It's because of them that we are able to do this here at Northside, able to broadcast basketball games, football games, and much more here on the Northside, and volleyball games on the Northside YouTube channel. Back to the action here by Hay. Churubusco fouled. They will go to the line to shoot 2. Number 12 at the line for the Eagles as he drains the first one. And Churubusco still not in the basketball game decision-wise, but they are still in this basketball game playing-wise. It's commendable for them. You have to love this team. They've tried and they've not done very well this game, but they're still playing out here in the fourth quarter, down 77-24. And there's something you just got to love about a team that will play to the end. A little bit of discussion between the referees and coaches down here before we get back to the start of this game. Here comes Northside leading the charges. Davenport over to Mackey to take a long 3 from the Legends logo, and it won't go. They get the rebound though, and another 3 will airball for Northside. Northside still trying to play a smothering defense, even here up 77-24 in the fourth quarter. Both these teams are still playing basketball, even though the score is like this. Northside takes it the other way. A hard layup to make. It's missed by Bassett, but Lambert will pull it down. And Northside will get the steal and put in. They are playing tough ball, up 81-24 here. And the pass is fumbled by Busco. So it goes back to Northside. Wide open from the wing, and it doesn't go. And it'll be out of bounds on number 4, Colin Serrate. And Churubusco will get the ball. A phenomenal game for Northside's JV team. And this is going to be a very good feeling for them going into the locker room. They had a 3 straight game losing streak. Came out last week against Bishop Luers, were able to pick up a victory, and to come this week and dismantle this Churubusco team, it's got to feel good for them. Northside with the steal. This game's still going on, and they will take it the other direction, and the layup won't go. Ivan Hood on the layup attempt, and it'll be Churubusco basketball. .3:15 left in the fourth quarter of the final JV home game of the season for the Northside Legends. Churubusco with the ball, takes the 3, and it's all backboard, no rim. And they're going to run quick offense, and it'll be out of bounds on Northside's number 2, Michael Zai, and Churubusco will take it the other way. Churubusco's number 10 out, back to number 10. And looking inside, wasn't ready for the pass. And shaking his head. He will run back up the court, and it'll be Northside basketball. Jaquan Young over to Ellis. Ellis with the ball. Back over to Dye. Number 12 for three, and Jaquan Young. Davenport. My mistake. My mistake. Number 12 is Javon Davenport. As Northside will get the basketball. Is this the same name? So up the court, comes right over for three, and doesn't go, but the rebound is grabbed and put back by Gavin Guerrero of Northside. So Northside continuing to hold charge here in what has been a domination of a game for Northside's JV team. As Churubusco is fouled before the shot, so they will retain possession. On the inbound, Churubusco finds someone. He's going to take the mid-range shot. Had a hand way in his face, but will still drain the shot. Now 85-26. John Mackey with the missed three, and it'll come back with Churubusco.
I feel like reality's finally set back in for John Mackey. I hope he watches this so that he can give me grief.
And Northside heading the other way. Oh, and a nice alley-oop. Going from Ellis to Armour. And Northside showing off some of their style here late in the game. As Churubusco takes it the other way. And they will make the layup.
No, I'm not. I'm kidding. Oh,
oh, and a nice steal by Churubusco, and a layup on the other side. And Churubusco trying to make it look better on paper in this game, but in the end, the result will stay the same. 47 seconds left. Northside's JV team will head to 11 wins on the season, with the final exclamation point being a layup. 89-30 is the score, and it'll be out of bounds on Churubusco. And Northside Legends with a feel-good win at their final game in the 2021 season at Baihei Arena. Looking for a big win here.
I don't know why he didn't pick up the ball. Like somehow there's gonna not be enough time left in the game.
They wanted to get to 90, Mr. Bailey. It's very important for this Northside Legends team, and Churubusco has called timeout. So they are going to play this game out until the very, very end here at Baihei Arena, 91-30, and they are gonna call a timeout.
All right, I gotta pay the bills. Big Eyed Fish, the original on North Wells, Express out west on Hillegas Road, and Express North on Leo Road. They serve food here, I heard, here in the greater Fort Wayne area. Check out originalbigeyedfish.com for menu options and ordering options. And then Jarrell's Barbershop, we cut it, you strut it, specialize in cuts and fades and razor blade shaves, located at 2104 South Clinton Street. Check out jarrellsbarbershop.com for more information. We'd also like to recognize the City of Fort Wayne, which gave our television radio broadcast programming a CFAB grant. We appreciate that. And the Northside High School Alumni Association was our very, very, very first sponsor. They were the original. So I want to give a shout out to Mike Morris and the Northside High School Alumni Association for all the wonderful things that they do for us. And that brings us back to live action.
Well, 28 seconds left in this game that has been, well, it's been a game here at Baihei Arena, 91-30. A dominating victory for Northside, but Churubusco will play it out to the end. They can't make their final basket. Northside's going to take it up the other way. They might be looking for one more.
John Mackey's
going to do it. And it'll go out of bounds. and 7 seconds left. Northside will close out the game. Churubusco to take one last layup.
There we go. Hey, we
and
got a
it
cheer for
sinks.
Churubusco on
Northside with a big win here, 91-32 against the Churubusco Eagles. A great game to close off what has been a great home season for this JV team at Baihea Arena.
All right, we out.